Welcome everyone and welcome to Muriel's Motivational Mondays. I am Muriel and it feels so good to be back. Oh my gosh, guys, I just feel so whew. Yes, guys, yes, we are beginning a new week. I am back. I am back to releasing my Motivational Mondays every Monday, releasing other content on Fridays, and I am hoping you guys are happy to have me back. This has been a trying week for me, and this week that is coming is going to be so hectic, but I am so ready for the challenge. Remember, start every week on a positive note. Remember words of affirmation. I am strong, I am ready, I am a conqueror, I am powerful, I am positive, I am strong beyond measure. I can go on and on and on and on and on. But today we are talking about running your own race and expectations. So come follow me as I diverge and dissect what it is to run your own race and what expectations can do to us. Stay tuned.
Brown eyes with the elegant smile. Brown eyes with the elegant smile. Small ways to put my hands around, I hold tight. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure.
Yo, we live in a world where pressure just seems to follow us everywhere we go. We look left, pressure, right, pressure. And I mean, it's so easy for it to follow us because there's so many stresses that are in our everyday life, whether it be our friends, our family, the world, TV, celebrities, whatever it is, it causes you stress. So what am I talking about, right? I'm talking about measuring your successes and your achievements with the person next to you, whether it be a friend, whether it be a neighbor, whether it be the girl from down the road, whether it be anybody. So we're looking at things like money. I'm not earning enough as a 26-year-old. I should be married, I should have a house, I should have a car, I should have a child, I should be settled financially, I should be okay because my mates are married, my mates are having kids, my mates are having houses, my mates are in amazing jobs, and I have nothing in my life figured out. But wait, why am I putting so much pressure on myself? First of all, my mates never came to me and said, yo, Muriel, you slacking because you don't have a kid. Yo, Muriel, you're doing a bad job because you're not earning 30,000 per month. Or Muriel, you're not a good you are, for your age, you are not in a relationship, you don't have a house, you don't have a car. What's going on with you? We stress so much and put these ideas and thoughts in our minds and externalize them, but when in actual fact it's an internal problem. We displace our internal fears onto external factors because it's easier that way. It's easier to think that my friends are judging me because I'm not married. It's easier to think that my family is judging me because I still stay with my mom. It's easier for me to think that it's weird to be 26 years old and still be single, when in actual fact is those are my fears that I'm putting onto others. And that is such unwanted stress. Why do we do that to ourselves as people? Why do we place such heavy burdens and expectations on ourselves? Because we have this idea of where we're supposed to be, because for some odd reason our age determines that. Who in the hell said that was the way to live your life? Who? And I guess that's where expectations come into play, because trust me, as someone who has been on this earth for 26 years, yes, I have had expectations, and as I kept on learning and going and growing, expectations are just literally the killer of dreams. Expectations is placing unwanted pressure onto myself to be at a certain pace because my age dictates where I'm supposed to be, but then I'm forgetting I'm supposed to be running my own race. The minute I start thinking about my age, thinking about what my friends are doing, thinking about what my family is doing, I am moving away from the bigger picture. That is me running my race. I am creating an expectation that I know I won't reach. Therefore, I'm automatically setting myself up to fail because I am setting my expectations based on someone else's outcomes, someone else's results, when I should be focusing on my abilities. Expectations distract you from running your race. Expectations distract you from reaching your goal. Expectations leave you heartbroken because you expect, especially when it comes to other people, you expect people to treat you one way or to give you a specific feeling or emotion or response because that's how you feel they should respond. But then when the person actually responds the way they feeling, you are left heartbroken because you living in here. This is where you are. This is where you are camping. And the truth is, in reality, not everything is going to work out your way. But that's okay because the things that are working out in your favor are meant for you. So guys, step away from expectations. Step away from expecting people to do things for you because no one in this world owes you anything. No one. You don't owe anyone in this world anything. And we need to understand that. We need to grow from that. We need to learn that it's okay to fail. It's okay to try. It's okay to fail from trying. At least you tried. But don't have expectations. Don't place that heavy burden on someone else to meet your expectations. Because trust me, honey, they will fail. This past week, I looked at a quote that my aunt posted, and it said that it's better to go somewhere slowly than to go nowhere at all. And I felt that. And that's what happens when you set expectations and run your race at the pace of other people's, at the pace of other people's. Our race is our race. We have our goal, we have our purpose, we have where we want to go, and our determination will help us run that race. The minute you get distracted, the minute you look over, actually, you know what, I have the perfect example. Little did I know something that I learned in swimming, like my swimming career would be something I am actually applying to my life now. My swimming coach, Miss Henstock, used to give us pep talks before our gala relay races or our races. And there's something she used to say to us, which I'm going to rephrase because she basically implied the same thing, but I'm going to put it in my own words. She told us that when you are racing, especially relay with other schools, focus on your target. Your aim is to swim straight and not look to the left or to the right, because the minute you look to your swimmer on the left or you look at the swimmer to your right, you will get distracted because now you're no longer running your race at your pace, you are running their race. You've forgotten about your race. And now, especially in a relay team, you have other teammates that are relying on you to race your race so that they can race their race. And I don't think I ever really understood that until this moment now. Run your race and don't look to the player on the left or on the right, because you'll be distracted, because now you're not racing to build and develop. You're now just racing to win, and you're not learning anything in the process. And it is so vital for you to go through every failure, every heartache, every win, every loss, because it's gonna help you win your race. It's gonna help you reach your final destination. Guys, please stop looking at the person next to you, because I promise you, that's how people commit suicide. That's how people feel like all hope is lost. That's how I've heard of people dying because they simply can't live anymore, and that's not a life that I want any of us to be in. It's okay to fail. Please, Black parents, normalize failure. Please, I am begging you, tell your kids that it is okay for them to fail as long as they tried and they're willing to try again. I'm not saying be lazy about life. I'm just saying that it's okay to run your race at your own pace. You don't owe anyone anything in this world. Do everything that's within your best ability to get to where you need to get to. And if you feel like you are done and you've reached your final destination, or you feel like you need to switch lanes or change games or enter a new playing field, that is perfectly okay. Don't run your life because someone else tells you how to run it. This is your life. You've only got one chance, one dream to execute. This is your time to shine. This is your race. These are your abilities. No one can tell you what you can and cannot do with them. The minute you have expectations, you limit yourself. You limit the exposure and your abilities. You limit what you can do in this world and what the world can do for you. Let go of expectations, guys, and set yourselves free. Like, you need to set yourself free because it hurts when you have an expectation for someone else and they don't deliver. It hurts. It hurts so badly, and you end up feeling like a failure, and that's not a feeling I want you guys to feel, because you guys are winners. You guys are amazing. You guys are beautiful. God placed you on this earth to fulfill a purpose, but you determine how that race is going to get you to that purpose, how you're going to strategize to get to that purpose. I need you guys to be strong and understand that looking at the person next to you is not going to help you run your race. It's only going to slow you down. This actually brings me back to the expression, stay in your lane. It may sound like an insult. It may sound like someone is telling you that you're not good enough, that you don't have the ability to be in their lane. But on the contrary, that again also comes back to changing the way that you think. Staying in your lane is the best thing you can do for yourself, because you know you've got this ability that can get you so far, and if you focus on it, if you concentrate and put and give your all, trust me, you will get so far in life. Don't see it as an insult. Don't see it as someone trying to hold you back. If anything, they're actually pushing you forward. Focus is the main priority. We need to focus on our goals, focus on our determination, because we know we have a purpose in this life. There is a specific goal we are trying to reach. There's a place we are trying to get to, and you cannot do that if you're running someone else's race at someone else's pace. You can't. I'm telling you, you cannot, because you are drifting away from what you are supposed to be doing, which means you are denying the world of your abilities. You are denying the world of you, and that's not okay, because you are giving so much energy into something that is not meant for you, instead of giving the right amount of energy and optimizing this energy in something that is for you. We need to move away from using other people as our measuring stick, because it does not help anyone. So what if they've got a Gucci bag? So what if she's got a boyfriend who buys her a G63 wagon? I would love that too. But instead, how about working towards it for myself, getting it for myself, and not relying on my boyfriend or my mother or my brother or my father or my sister to get it for me, because I'm very well capable of getting it myself. Yo, guys, this generation, I'm seeing people dying because of Louis Vuitton bags, because of money, because this one has this and I don't have it. But what if you're destined for something greater? What if God has better plans for you? What if you are going to have a lot more? The only thing you need to do is just to hold on a bit longer. Everything in this world is planned, babe. Everything. So please, I am begging you, run your race. Forget about using other people as a measuring stick. Forget about thinking about what John is doing, what Craig is doing, what Bill is doing. We don't care, because my race This is where I am. This is my focus. This is where I'm going. This is my determination. My actions and my ability will get me to my purpose. And I promise you guys, everything will start falling into place because you're not looking over to the left or to the right. You're not looking to the left. You're not looking to the right. Everything will fall into purpose. I promise you. So basically, what does having expectations mean? It means you're living in your own head. Get out of here. This is not where you belong. Life is so beautiful. Reality is so beautiful. Yes, there are bad things that happen in this world, but there are good things that happen too. And the good things that can happen to you won't happen if you keep looking at your next door neighbor here and your next door neighbor here, because the good things are passing you by. The good things are missing you. What's that expression? Life goes on when you're having fun. Like, life goes on. Good things will pass you because you are too distracted with other things that have nothing to do with you, that are not of your concern, boo. Get away from it. Move to greener pastures. Love yourself. Focus on yourself. Tell yourself it's okay to fail. Tell yourself you are going to get there. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're running someone else's race. You need to run your own race. Do you, boo? Do you, boo? Do you, boo? The great thing about running your own race is that you can run it at your own pace. You can strategize. You can determine which direction you take, which hill you jump, which hill you go around. You can determine how fast you run it, how slow you run it. If you want to add more achievements, if you want to add more goals. Guys, the beauty of just doing enough for yourself, to yourself and by yourself is amazing. You only have one life, guys. Use it wisely. Use it wisely, because you will regret it when the time is taken from you. Reach the end line before it's too late. Just because when you're in your race and you hear a no or you hit a speed bump, it doesn't mean that it's not for you. Sometimes it just means that it's delayed, guys. It's delayed. Delayed gratification, they call it. Sometimes it's okay to hear no. It's okay to try your best and not succeed, as long as you know that you're willing to do so much more and so much better. You owe it to yourself to reach your dreams and become a better version of you for yourself. You owe it to yourself to reach your purpose, knowing that you've done the best to your ability. You owe it to yourself to win your race at your own pace. Reach that finish line because you owe it to yourself. And today's quote is, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're probably right. I wish you guys nothing but love, happiness, and peace this week. I hope God grants you your heart's desires. I hope that you guys change the way that you think and that you guys stay positive. Please like, please share, and please subscribe, guys. Why are you watching this and you're not subscribing? For the who, for the what, for the how come? But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I am Muriel, and happy Monday. Well wishes for the week. Love you guys.